The FCS national champion Sam Houston Bearkats didn't just participate in the spring season. They were able to take advantage of everything that came with the spring season, including the national championship. With getting all of their players back, that means that the scholarship amounts are very little. So it was very important for them to be strategic, but also make sure that they hit with all of the people that they brought in as scholarship athletes. I want to discuss today with my good, my great, and my ugly, their high school wide receiver, the top commit that they were able to bring in. That is Michael Murray Jr. out of Lampasas. Excuse me if I'm messing it up. Lampasas High School out of Texas. We're going to look at some things about him and see what makes him good, what makes him great, and then a little bit of the ugly thing that he'll probably have to clean up now that he's on campus with the Bearkats. Let's take a look. So if we're looking the good, I would say that the good for him for sure is his abilities in the red zone. We'll have a play right here where he's lined up, and notice you can tell that this is most likely a fade ball from his alignment. He does a good job of giving himself space, allowing himself enough room to be able to work with. He attacks his defender head on, therefore allowing himself to have all of this room over here. The ball is thrown. He competes for the ball, is able to get it in the two hands, pulls it away from the defender with one hand so that he secures the catch. It's a great job by him. Now, on this second look, we can see he's using his abilities or what people know about his abilities as a deep threat or as a jump ball threat to really push against the DB. Now, the DB does a really good job of sinking his hips and driving on this, but the placement of the ball and his ability to reach out, to go and get that ball allows him to bring it in and keep his feet in bounds. Having somebody that's like this in the red zone is invaluable, especially because Sam Houston has a lot of wide receivers, who are a little bit on the shorter side. So having a guy at 6'1", 200 pounds who brings this level of physicality in the end zone is definitely going to be something that's good for them. Now, the great, what I would consider the great, is his deep ball ability. He's able to be a home run hitter. And when you have somebody that's a home run hitter that goes into this type of offense, it's only going to be good. We know that Sam Houston has a bunch of home run hitters. So he fits in perfectly with what they like to do as far as pushing the ball down the field. Notice he gets away. He's able to use his body to shield from the defenders. That's just a great watch. He gets the ball right here, makes one cut, breaks a couple tackles, and is off to the races. I like the way he picks his knees up, and he's running. I like for him not to look back. I don't know why people do that when they're running. I guess that's a way of stunting when you're running. But quite honestly, I just think that you should just run, because at the next, and he'll learn this at the next level. But at the next level, they'll be coming for him a lot faster. Now, do I think he's a burner? I wouldn't say he's a burner. I don't see this guy being, somebody that's going to be a 4 or 5 wide receiver. But his long limbs, his ability to stride, his ability to get out, definitely something that's going to be useful here. Now, one of the things that I would say he's definitely going to need to work on at the next level, and I don't even think it's necessarily awful, but it's something that definitely needs to be worked on, is high pointing the ball consistently. Watch how he allows his ball to come into his body. Now, he's got the defender shielded off. Yes. Let me get back over here. So right here, he's got the defender shielded off. But at the next level, those DBs won't be turning and looking back at the ball. In college, those DBs are going to be looking at the hands. So the moment he brings those hands up, they're going to play through the hands. He's so much physically bigger than this defender. He really should just jump up and snatch that over his head. I think that'll be something that he'll be talked about at the next level. If you look right here, same thing. He's got the guy beat, but the guy's closing because he's got to wait on it. So if you have to wait on that ball to come to you, instead of allowing it to come into your hands like he's doing right there, you probably should go up and grab that. Now the DB has an opportunity to play through the hands and possibly get a breakup. He's able to keep the ball in and score a touchdown there. But as we know, at the high school level, that's an entirely different level when it comes to what you're able to do and what you're able to not do. So just a couple plays here. They're really good. We love his work in the red zone, his ability to be a deep threat and a home run hitter. That's something that you think is great about that game. And then just attacking the ball at the high point on a consistent basis instead of letting it come into his hands. I'm 100% sure that the receiving coach and everybody at Sam Houston will be working with him. I look forward to seeing what he does as a freshman. I think he actually has an opportunity to possibly get some time as a freshman, regardless of the fact that all of those offensive players are coming back, because I think he possesses something that many of their receivers don't have, and that's that physicality, that big body that they can bring as a legitimate X on the outside. So we'll look forward to seeing what happens. Until next time, I'm Coach Gene Clemens. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We're going to be dropping a lot of these good, great, and uglies over the next couple of weeks. Until then, y'all take it easy.